Probably should have headphones in though, since I'm going to be editing video. Why does this keep going blurry? It's like I correct it and then it just goes blurry again. Da-da-dee, da-da-doo, da-da-dee, da-dee-da-da-doo. That thumbnail looks so stupid. Okay. I really want this crystal frog. All right, where is the ability to look at the chat on the computer? Hey, AJ. Hello, Soli. Hello, Geekering. Hello. I can't read them now. They're going too fast. Welcome to the very first ever live stream here at JT Shine. We're going to hang out a little bit. Probably not incredibly long, but figured, see, the problem is I meant to upload a video tonight, but there was an editing error with the audio. And so I was like, well, I kind of wanted to put something out tonight. And so I figured this would be a good way of doing it. I shaved tonight, so I'm pretty proud of that. When I shave, I never shave it all the way off. I leave the messy 5 o'clock shadow just because I don't like being completely shaven. Okay, I'm going to put... I don't like being completely... Whoa! Echo. Okay, I'm going to pop out the chat on the computer here. There we go. And then I'm going to do a little bit. Hold the line, Patriots. Put faith in God, please. There you go. I agree. I danced on the BitBlock's grave. Okay. No, I did not like Origami King. Looking fresh and dapper as always. Thank you very much, Connor. Ding. J. Tommy in the house. You got the president watching you. Dang right I do. Got a President Trump cardboard standee back there. I usually have that downstairs where I work because it's like good motivation. When I jogged and I work out downstairs, for months I had him watching over me. He was a good motivation. I lost 60 pounds, around 60 pounds, thanks to President Trump. Stylish sweater. Thank you very much. I've noticed some people complimenting the sweater. It's really cool colors. It's nice. It's nice and colorful. Did you like Mitt Romney? I've never really liked him as a Republican. Mitt Romney is not a real Republican. Mitt Romney is a rhino Republican. Sadly, there are a lot of rhino Republicans that we need to deal with, but it is what it is. JT Shine's off to a great start, but enjoying the videos. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Juris Doctor. There was supposed to be another video tonight, and I'm sorry that there isn't. I messed up the audio, which is really annoying because I knew that audio was a problem. And I was like going to bed. I forgot to go back in. It's a long story, but I'm fixing it right now, actually. And so, yeah, I rendered the video at 30 frames a second, which I usually don't do at JT Shine. I like them to be 60. But I rendered it 30 so that it would get done faster. But now that I've had this problem and I'm having to re-render it and re-upload it, and it probably won't go up till tomorrow anyways, I'm going to go ahead and render it at 60 frames a second. I'm also noticing that I could probably do a little bit of color correction to this because it's looking a little blech. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. You can be the happier, cuter Charlie Kirk. Hey, so it's funny. Charlie Kirk I really like Charlie Kirk, but he is always like annoyed. I've never seen him take a like happy-go-lucky approach to politics. I got this sweater from, is there a tag? What does that tag say? I don't know. I think this is from Fashion Nova. Look at Fashion Nova or Forever 21. Those might be where they are. Do you have any shiny nylon pants? Not pants, but I do have a lot of tights. I do have a lot of spandex lycra tights for jogging. By the way, I really want to buy a wetsuit. I don't have a specific reason. I'm not going to go swimming in the freezing cold ocean or anything, but I've been looking at, I just kind of stumbled upon looking at wetsuits, and they're like literally superhero suits. They're cool. They're like shiny foam, and they're like, tight and cool looking. They got a lot of cool colors and like designs going on. I think I'm going to buy a wetsuit. There's no reason for me to own a wetsuit, but I'm going to do it. They're kind of expensive. The one I'm looking at is like $400. So I want it. But my first priority is definitely to buy the White Ranger, the White Power Ranger movie suit. But I am looking to buy a wetsuit in early spring. And again, why would I want that? But then I'm like, you know what? Actually, if it's like raining outside and it's a little chilly, I could literally just go jogging in the wetsuit. I might look like a maniac, but who cares? People around this neighborhood already know that I'm crazy. Or like in the springtime when we first open up the pool, it's too cold to go swimming. But if I'm wearing my wetsuit, I can just go swim and do laps. So I'm getting a wetsuit, and I'm very excited by that. So that's one of the latest things in my life, the desire to have a wetsuit. I think I would rock the look pretty. They're pretty sexy. It's another reason I want it. Have I watched the Trump versus Biden rap battle? I have not, Greg. Will you save the live streams for JT Shine? Maybe. What do you guys think? Should I just save these and let them upload to the channel? Maybe it's time we start doing that. I never really did that for the BitBlock, but maybe I should do that here at JT Shine, just in case people want to watch them. And also, it's more content for people to enjoy, so why not? I'll probably let them. She Peachy, there's my baby girl. She Peachy, I gotta remod you. She Peachy, congratulations, you're the first mod here at JT Shine. I gotta bring in the mods from the BitBlock. JT Shine, when will you sign my milk jug? See, these are the questions we could never get at the BitBlock. The BitBlock was too video gamey, it was too boring and bland. Now we get the real questions about signing people's boobs. Witch Doctor, where's Witch Doctor? Chip Chop Chop, I feel like you're probably mod as well. You've been around for quite some time. Oh, there's Witch Doctor. Here we go. Okay, we're getting the old squad together. Uh-oh, I feel like I have to sneeze. Is it a false alarm or do I... No, here, I gotta sneeze. 1 second. Okay. Are super chats off? Probably. I don't think I will turn... Well, I don't know. Should I turn super chats on? I always felt bad with super chats. I always felt like I was stealing from people. But let's be real. I did quit my job, so maybe I should turn those on. Yeah. Maybe next live stream I will. There's no huge rush for that. What else is going on? So actually, right here, I can show you guys this. Some of you might be aware that one of the next projects, actually probably the first original project that I'm working on here at JT Shine is a Peter Pan cosplay. And I'm doing like a wintry, frosty, icy Peter Pan. So I made some doodles, some sketches. I think I shared these on my Instagram. So just like playing around with ideas. Obviously, I'm going to probably go with a blue design. There's my second concept. Here's the third one. And this is the one I'm probably going to go with. But yeah, just kind of having fun with that. I need to do that like now, though, because I feel like once we get into March, winter is kind of on its way out. So, yeah. I'm excited to do that, though. I've got most of... Thank you very much, Shipichi. I've got most of the material that I need. I'm just waiting. I ordered material for the tunic that I'm waiting on, but everything else I have. So it's going to be fun. And it's going to be like the whole process. I'm going to shoot it really well. I'm going to kind of get in touch with my inner Steven Spielberg and get good shots and stuff. And so I'm very excited. It was really fun to do that one video at the BitBlock where I made Halloween Animal Crossing candles. I thought that was really fun to film and make the candles, and it was really fun to edit. I just want to start making videos that are like fun to edit again. That's one of the problems with like when I used to run the BitBlock. There were just so many videos that I like hated making. It was just so boring to make. But like filming all the different angles and stuff, making this cosplay. It's going to be really fun. I'm also really tossing around the idea of making a big sculpture of Fury Bowser. I gotta be real with you. I'm kind of hyped for some Nintendo stuff. Maybe that's all I needed to do. I mean, I stand by saying that the Switch is a disappointment. I stand by saying that Luigi's Mansion 3 is stupid. But now that Nintendo is not my business anymore, I'm kind of looking at some things and saying, okay, like for example, Super Mario 3D World, I own that game. Like I already own it, but I'm going to buy it for the Switch. And me, Nick, and Dan are going to beat the game, and we're going to 100% it by playing online. The fact that you can play that game online with your friends is really cool. So I'm like genuinely hyped about that. Playing through, because I haven't played through 3D World for a long time. I played it during Christmas because I was playing some of the wintry levels just to kind of get myself in the mood and stuff. But I really didn't play it a lot. And so I'm actually genuinely excited to play 3D World again and to get a 100% on it on the Switch. And by playing online with Nick and Dan. I also like the little snapshot mode. I love the idea of zooming in and taking cool little snapshots with the stamps. And of course, the Bowser Fury mode, is that what it's called? Something like that. It's really cool. So I actually have an idea, and let me know if you guys like this, if this would be cool. I want to make a big statue from like the belly up of Fury Bowser and like sculpt it and, you know, paint it. And then I want to get these little, you can get this thing. It's just a little like disc and it creates fog and it has like a light on it, and then like put it in the statue's mouth so that it would like leak out fog and there'd be a light behind it. So it would look like Fury Bowser's like oozing the flames from his mouth. Just like a little, like not a little, it'd probably be pretty complicated, but like a crafting video where I make a big sculpt of Fury Bowser and then, you know, have the fog coming out of his mouth. I think that'd be really cool. So I'm contemplating doing that. I'm going to prioritize the Peter Pan cosplay, but then I think my next original project might be the Fury Bowser statue. So I'm not confirming anything. I'm just talking out loud. But I think that could probably be something that would get people's attention. Obviously, you know, I'm not stupid. I know that this channel has a very small user base right now. And so I have to think of things that I will really, really want to do that would also get possibly views. So yeah, I just think that having a big bust of Fury Bowser with like the fire oozing out of his mouth could be pretty cool. Feels good seeing Bowser Jr. with the paintbrush again. That's true. I do like the sunshine. And then even the intro I saw has like the little M that he made in Mario Sunshine. So that's pretty cool. AJ says new Pokemon Snap looks beautiful. I agree. It definitely looks beautiful. So yeah. Can you say hi to my friend Jason Alves? He's a close friend of mine who loves your channel. I feel like I've heard his name before, maybe. Anyways, hello, Jason Alves. Your friend Ethan wanted me to say hello to you, so there you go. I think some craft projects, not just Nintendo, would be a really good way to get new people on this channel. Yeah, so Quantum Frog, there are a lot of crafting, artsy projects that are not Nintendo related that I want to do and that I will be doing. Obviously, I'm kind of taking them one step at a time. I don't want to get too excited about tons of things and then end up doing nothing. But yeah, like I said, Frosty Peter Pan is the first original type video here at JT Shine. Probably followed by Fury Bowser and a bunch of other stuff. I'm also starting up work on the Paper Mario Halloween special again. Starting to do work on that. I'm working on a life-size Freddy Krueger prop. It took forever to make, sure even none. Took forever to make, sure even none, ever none PVC pipe was well proportioned. Okay. I love it though. I'm sure that'll look amazing. Samaria says chomp chomp. And a chomp chomp to you too. So yeah, I'm kind of annoyed that that video was messed up because I was really excited to have a video for you guys tonight, but I guess this will have to do. I'm hyped to see your artistic talents without limitations on this channel. Heather, thank you very much. I'm very excited. So some people, you guys might be like, oh, it's the 18th of January. Why haven't you done more? One of the reasons is actually because if you saw my house tour for Christmas time, you'll know that I had a shit ton of decorations to take down. So just taking down my Christmas stuff was like about 4 or 5 days. And then, of course, I had to scrub my house and everything. And then I went downstairs. My basement was an unbelievable disaster. It was so messy. There was just crap everywhere. It was a nightmare. So I had to clean all that. And then I had to get everything organized and then scrub it all up and everything. So basically, as of right now, I can officially say that I am in work mode. I am ready to start building things and crafting things. So I think you're going to probably start seeing JT Shine start to shine. And anyways, January is a pretty bad month for YouTube anyways, so it wasn't like I was missing out on much. Greg says you look like Peter Pan. Oh, thank you very much. Disney agreed with you. Hey, JT, it would mean the world to me if you said hi to my friend Quentin Lane. Is that a joke name? Quentin Lane, Quentin Lane, Quentin Lane. Is that like a pun? Oh, well, I'll just say it. Hi, Quentin Lane. Do you remember saying happy birthday to Natalie Paulus? She's super happy that you said that and she still had a crush on you. Okay, good. I feel like all of you should have a crush on me. If any of you are watching this and you don't have a crush on me yet, that really bothers me. So, well, unless you're like underage, then don't have a crush on me. That's a little weird. But if you are large-breasted with a big booty and female and above the age of like 20, you're forcefully, I'm forcing you to have a crush on me. Aaron says that I need to take him to dinner first. Well, maybe, I don't know. I don't know if you're worth it. But yeah, I'm excited about Super Mario 3D World on the Switch and the whole Bowser mode thing. I'm really excited about new Pokemon Snap. Holy crap. That looks really cool. This chair is squeaky. But yeah, what else is there? Oh, the new Ghosts and Goblins game. That's kind of cool. It's coming out next month, which is a little bit of a weird time. Why not release that in like September? But oh well, I'll take it early. So there's a few Nintendo games that are coming out. Do a vlog of Nintendo World when it comes to the US. Oh, I definitely will. Super Nintendo World, I will absolutely vlog. I am going to... So I can't really travel to Japan to Super Nintendo World. One of the reasons is because, I mean, you know, the whole COVID nonsense. I don't even know if I technically could travel to Japan. But what I'm going to do is when Super Nintendo World opens, there will undoubtedly be a lot of people selling the merchandise on eBay. So I'm going to go on eBay and spend like $300 on Super Nintendo World merch and then do like an unboxing when it arrives and do a video about that. So that's February, probably, if they open. It was just delayed, so I don't know when they open it. But February, March, somewhere in there, I'm going to do like a big unboxing of Super Nintendo World stuff that I opened. The Nintendo channel opening has been delayed. Yeah, I know. I mean, by the time it opens in Japan, it's going to open in Hollywood. It's crazy, this delay. What was the last movie that I saw in theaters? Oh, God. Sheesh. Maybe The Incredibles 2. I think it's The Incredibles 2. Am I related to Josh from Drake and Josh? Just wondering since you guys have the same first name. Yes, I am Josh's mother. Can you marry me? Maybe, Frankenstein. The Frankenstein 13 wants to know if I can marry him. Maybe. I'll think about it. If I ever answered, but will you do any videos on Pokemon Snap? I don't know. Maybe. I don't want to promise any gaming videos. Because I don't want people to be like the last thing I want is to build up an audience at this channel that mostly just wants Nintendo shit. So I'm really kind of trying to tiptoe around the idea of covering Nintendo stuff because I don't want to be a Nintendo channel again. I don't want to be like, oh wow, now my audience just mostly wants Nintendo. So anytime I do anything other than Nintendo, they just complain. So, yeah, I'm a little hesitant. It might be, I might do like a Pokemon Snap thing in a vlog, you know, something like that. Address the Game Explained controversy. I kind of already did, Clumpy. I made a post at the BitBlock about it. I mean, what do you want to know specifically? What do you want me to talk about? Can you thank Mr. Breast for his undying love and devotion to you? He loves all your videos, but is too shy to say hello. Mr. Breast owes me money, so I will not thank him. Are you going to live stream on Twitch? Yeah, so that's the thing. Maybe some of you guys in the chat right now can tell me, what is the best gaming capture hardware to use? Because the stuff I use now won't work because there's a delay. There's like a 3-second delay, 3 to 5 seconds in the capture stuff that I use. So I can't really use that to live stream a game. But I really want to live stream games on Twitch. Like that way it's like I can kind of keep that gamery audience at bay on this channel. It's like, oh, if you want to see me play video game nonsense, just go to my Twitch. Whereas over here, we're doing all sorts of stuff. Witch Doctor says Elgato. I think I was looking up that one. I need to find one that doesn't have a delay. But yeah, it's I gotta find something, because I do want to play some Super Mario 3D World, maybe on Twitch. I do want to play new Pokemon Snap on Twitch or whatever, just any games. Are music CDs still popular? Do you ever buy physical copies of music? No, I just like get it off of YouTube. How did I get my start in game design? I don't design games. I'll let you know if that ever happens. It'll always have a delay. You need another monitor for the direct feed from the console. Don't know if that's true. But, okay, I need to get into editing this because I want this to render. Where does the audio cut out? Oh, wait, I need to actually go back in. Okay. But yeah, I want a wetsuit, you guys. I really want a wetsuit. I'm looking at one right now. Oh, also, I think tonight I'm going to film a video where I'm going to a website. What is this website called? Hold on a second. Did I already exit out? No. There's a website called the Hawaii Store, and they got all sorts of cool, like, Hawaiian stuff that you can order. There's, like, tons of decor and food and clothing. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do, like, a little relaxing video where I just capture the screen going to this Hawaiian store and figuring out some of the stuff I would want to buy. Maybe it can be like an ASMR kind of video. And I know that it's January and it's illegal to look at tropical things until June 1st. But I looked around at the site a little bit and I was like, oh man, there's a lot of stuff that's really cool here. So I think I might just do a video here at JT Shine where we look at this, we look for some cool Hawaiian stuff. Why not? There's no rules. I can break any rules I want. I'm going to make a video where we just look at a Hawaiian website. Should make an ASMR video. Well, that might be an ASMR video. I'm not sure yet. Might be. What is this? Tell my friend Cheryl that you love them. I can't do that, Nick, because I don't know your friend, so I can't say that I love them. They might be like a 7-year-old girl, and there will be cops busting down my door because I said I love a 7-year-old girl that I don't know. Chip Chop Chop says, why are you like this? Is that to me, Chip Chop Chop? You are super cute, ... sexy in your leather pants. Thank you very much. I have more leather pants, by the way. Actually, for all the perverts in the chat right now, just want to let you know, I've got some pretty fun videos coming up for style. I'm trying to collect a whole bunch of vinyl clothing. So I've got 2 pairs of vinyl pants, men's vinyl pants. I've got a couple pairs of men's leather pants. And then I got a vinyl jacket coming. I've got this cool vinyl backpack. So I'm doing like an all vinyl style video. I'm also going to do a video where I try on crazy weird men's pants. Because some of you might remember in the summertime, I tried on crazy weird men's shorts. And I was like, I should do a winter version of that. So there's going to be a pants version. I've got a bunch of fun, unusual men's pants that I'm going to be trying on. So some fun style stuff in my mind that should be coming up soon. There are a lot of messages getting deleted in the chat. What is going on here? I mean, I'm sure the moderators are doing their job, but what is this? And that weird message of that spam message of, if you want to eat some dog, I have some good news. There's an annual. I don't know what that is. That's some weird bot, I think. Or maybe it's just somebody trolling because they know I'm against the Yulin Dog Meat Festival. I don't know. Either way, it's pathetic. Love you in leather pants, Joshy. Thank you very much, Caddy. I appreciate that. The Hawaiian website video sounds good. Okay. I'm going to do that. So you guys can look forward to that in the next couple days. Kevin. Yeah, I don't know. How that would get, why would people dedicate their time to trying to troll somebody? Make something with your time. What's my favorite movie? That would be Jaws. Yeah, I think it's a bot too, Witch Doctor, because I've had a comment that I deleted that was that same exact message, and I was like, what the fuck? Nick, what is this? What does Nick want me to do? Cheryl Wasserman is 21 with big jugs, so it isn't weird. What did you want me to say to Cheryl Wasserman? Now I don't know what you wanted me to say. I'm going to say whatever I want. I'm just going to make something up. Hi, Cheryl. It's me, internet personality. Personality? Hi, Cheryl. I don't know how to talk. I'm having a minor conniption. Your friend Nick keeps harassing me to tell me that, for me to tell you that I love you, but I don't know you. So I love you? Question mark. He did say you have big jugs and that you are 20 or whatever. So legally, I'm going to go with that. Okay, I did the thing. I put on the clown suit and danced around for you fools. You happy now? The Hub deleted millions of videos of their website. It's worthless now. I remember when the Hub used to show Fraggle Rock episodes on TV. That was like 10 years ago or so. Okay, what was I doing? I was going to do something. Oh, I got to bring in this audio to fix the audio. Did I not? There it is. Tom Barnes is in the chat, Josh. Okay. Why is that a thing? I should know. Am I supposed to do something? Josh, give us some in-depth feelings on Jaws. You'd like to see more of the flamingo I have in the thumbnail? This is it. This is the flamingo. And it does this. Wait. Oh. It's actually a sucker. I saw this at the Dollar Tree today. And I was like, this thing needs to get in my pants. Flamingos are my favorite types of ingos. So I had to get that. What is this? Tom Barnes? Oh. Okay. He doesn't even remember. All right, Tom Barnes, you can be a moderator since I forgot about you. Josh, I think Obama has a really big head. I don't know what that means. Chip Chap Chop says Tom Barnes used to be a mod. He said, no, he's a mod again. What do I think of the SpongeBob spin? It looks really cheap. I saw a preview of that Camp Coral thing or whatever it is. It looks really poorly, like, rendered. It looks cheap. Everything looks very, like, dull and kind of, like, gray. The lighting looks really bad, considering SpongeBob is, like, the most popular cartoon character right now and one of the most popular cartoon characters of all time and probably the only thing that makes Nickelodeon any money. I would have assumed the animation would look much prettier than it does. It looks legit like shitty video game cutscene. The lighting looks terrible. Also, like, why is that a thing? The preview that I watched, it was like they didn't even need to be younger versions of themselves. The voices were pretty much the same. The way the characters were behaving was pretty much the same. So I was like, why does this even need to exist? It's not even like they're babies. Remember how, like, in the 80s and the 90s, they would take a bunch of popular cartoon characters and just make them babies So like the Flintstone babies, the Muppet babies, everything was made into babies. But it made sense because like the Flintstones were grown ass adults, whereas SpongeBob and Friends are kind of adults, but sort of not. So it doesn't really work with SpongeBob. I don't know. Muppet babies, they make our dream. Do you listen to any Madonna music? I just listened to Madonna talking about how she wants to blow up the White House. That's the only song I've heard from her. Um, do we even need a spin-off if the original show is still running? That's another good question. Why would you do a spin-off that is like concurrent with the show still being on the air? And like what kind of plots are they doing that they couldn't have just done within the normal show? And is it really a spin-off when it still has all of the same characters? It's not like, oh, it's a spin-off that just follows Mr. Krabs as a baby. Obviously, that would be a stupid thing to do, but like that's generally what a spin-off is. A spin-off doesn't literally take the entire cast and just throw them into a camp. It's like, imagine if Frasier, instead of Frasier spinning off of Cheers, they're like, hey, look, it's Frasier. This is a spin-off of Cheers. And it has everybody from Cheers in it. Wouldn't make any damn sense. It doesn't make sense. Anyone else like modern SpongeBob? Anyone else like modern SpongeBob has lost a lot of original charm? I think you meant anyone else think SpongeBob has lost a lot of its... Probably. What's your opinion on 3D World and Bowser's Fury? And Katie! Oh my God! Katie, where the hell have you been, Katie? I already talked about this. Katie, you're really pissing me off. I already talked about Bowser. It's not my fault that you're late. Sheesh, Louise. As a loyal fan of yours since 1997, can I be a mod? Sorry for spamming this. I want to be a mod really bad. Nick C, I'm not sure if you are like... I'm not even sure if you're like loyal. I'm not sure if you're going to be a little troublemaker. I don't recognize your name as much as others. The mods I have now are already degenerates. I don't know if I need another degenerate running the show here. Do I like Monster Hunter? I don't hate Monster Hunter, but I don't like Monster Hunter. Like I don't play it. But I think it's kind of cool. But I don't have 40 minutes trying to whack a stick at a dinosaur. So I don't play it. What do I think of Andre's statement? The original one? The original one was clearly written by a lawyer, which is a little odd. What is the best place to look for men's fashion? Well, I would say, well, one of the places I go is ASOS or H&M. Forever 21 sometimes has some cool stuff. Tom Barnes says he's an awful mod, but he's loyal. All right, I'm done saying hi to friends or sisters or brothers or babies in the womb. I'm not saying hi to anyone. I hate them all. Honestly, I'd smack them in the face way, way sooner than I would say hi to them. So I'm not doing any more greeting. Since when did I give off the impression that I cared about your mysterious friends? I hate everyone. No, I'm just kidding. But I am done saying hello to that. I don't even think these are real people anymore. Can you say hi to Martin Luther King Jr.? Yes. Hello, Martin Luther King Jr. I give you a thumbs up. You're a good person. Hi, Josh. How are you doing? Good. Josh, what's the video you were going to post tonight about? It's just a tour of the downstairs crafting room, filming room. Where's the... Oh, okay. I got to line up this audio. Josh, can you please do 20 push-ups on stream? Hell no. I already worked out for tonight. He said thanks back. Oh, Martin Luther King said thanks. Okay. I'm glad he got that message. Uh, did you see my friend Leanie Jim Colpo Insta request on Insta? No. I'm going to cancel Josh if he doesn't give us Fruit Salad podcast. I'm already canceled about 75 times, so good luck with that. One of the only bad thing about me breaking my ankle is that it's harder for me to sit cross-legged or Indian style, as we racist like to say. But yeah, it's harder to sit Indian style now with my legs crossed. Thoughts on Andre Seegers trying to win Mr. Breast's love, even though Breast only has eyes for you? Well, I mean, that's typical. But I don't think I would lose in a battle of sexiness against Andre Seegers. Can I introduce you to my friend Trump? Well, he's the 45th president of the United States of America, and he won the election in November, but then the presidency was stolen from him, and apparently we're all just going to pretend that that's normal. So, but that's the real president back there, hanging out by the volcano, sipping on a nice tropical drink. Do I ever read Insta DMs? I DM'd you, and I'm just wondering if you do. Not often, no. I don't usually read the Instagram DMs. Sometimes I do, but probably more often than not, I don't. Just because that's a lot of work. Do you shine or sparkle? I do both. I don't just shine, I sparkle as well. I don't just stop at one. Would love to see the Trump bobblehead again. That is downstairs on my desk. So, no, I'm not wearing Teddy Fresh. This is I think this is from Fashion Nova. Can you give me an opinion on the shoes that I bought? You probably don't want my opinion. I'm probably not going to like them. Very picky. There's a lot of shoes that I don't like. No, I did not like Link's Awakening. I was disappointed by how much I didn't like that. Think the inauguration for the new fake president will be calm. Heard there will be more protests. Good. Right now, Washington, D.C. looks like a war zone. There's like an unbelievable amount of military in Washington. Like there's walls everywhere. There's like barbed wire. There's like, I don't even think you can drive your car downtown anymore. It's pretty insane. It's almost like we're reining in a dictator as our leader or something. I'm obsessed with Adidas Ultra Boost. Only 4 pairs though so far. Only? Listen, Shipichi, that's a lot of pairs. That's a lot of pairs. And Washington, D.C. is going to be the next Area 51. No, I don't really like Vans, to be honest. I'm not totally disgusted by them, but I don't like them. See, that's one of the things, like, I could never date a girl who I didn't like her shoe style. That'd be a huge problem. If she had bad shoe style, it wouldn't last. She Peachy NMDs are better though. I don't know what that means. Link's Awakening was okay for me, but it's so forgettable. It was like for me, I didn't like the way that it ran. It was really clunky on the Switch. It was like laggy. I don't think the art style was that great, and I usually like weird art styles. Josh, will you please offer your praise to our new Lord and Savior, Winnie the Pooh? No. Winnie the Pooh is, I'm just going to say it, he's a douchebag. He's a douchebag. Always trying to eat honey. Honey looking ass motherfucker. Winston the Pooth. Josh, your 2 cents on the new Super Mario 3D World. See, this is the problem with live streams. I already talked about it. There needs to be like a way to where you can actually like see like little things like, did Josh talk about this thing? Gling, there it is. I think it looks cool though. I think it looks cool. Anyway. Anyways, really like your sweatshirt. Thank you very much. Knitted it myself. Fifth time asking rank Animal Crossing. For fuck's sakes, if it's the fifth time asking it, that probably means I read it and didn't want to answer it. It means that your question was dumb and boring, so I didn't answer it. How many times do you think I have been asked to rank Animal Crossing New Horizons? Holy Moses. I'm a guy who is like playing Animal Crossing for 10 years on the internet. I'm willing to bet that I've been asked to rank Animal Crossing New Horizons about 50 fucking times. But God bless you. I'm not trying to be mean to you. I know you're just being nice, and I appreciate that. But I mean, who cares? It's not great. It's an unfinished game. I don't know, 6 out of 10. There's like nothing to do in it. Joshy, you need to make a video titled Things You Need to Stop Asking Me. There's an idea. I would happily do that. 900th time. Where do you rank anime? Just joking. Okay. Well, I would have actually talked about anime. I love anime. Anime is the best. It's gonna be able to properly be ranked when it stops getting updates and it's complete. Maybe the updates so far have not really been that great. Do people still play Animal Crossing on YouTube? Like, is there still anyone like actively playing New Horizons like every week or something on YouTube? Because I can't fathom why anyone would be doing that. Because like, what could you possibly be getting out of that? That game has like a month's worth of content. How could you still be playing it almost a year later? Can you rank the 1,000-Year Door chapters right now? Holy shit. I'm only ranking butts. That's the new rule. This is JT Shine. We're not the bit block. We don't have to be talking about video games. But if you want to ask me about butts, wetsuits, shiny shoes, old episodes of All in the Family. These are all things you're permitted to ask about. My favorite rapper is All the Dead Ones. That was a little dark, but I don't like rap. It's not music. I'm sorry. I mean, rap is about as much music as that is. Like what I just did there is pretty much about as musical as rap is. It's not music to just talk. They're just talking. You're not singing. You're not playing an instrument. The musical part, the instrument part, is just the same 10-second beat looped over and over again. That ain't music. Top 5 Nintendo butts. Now we're talking. No, I am not going to move back to Florida anytime soon. Tom Barnes says that he likes Lil Wayne and Lil Pump and their political opinion. Yeah, my favorite rappers are the ones that are pro-Trump. Those are the good rappers. Those are the ones that are smart and very talented. Do I like power metal music? Ever heard of Angra. I've never listened to a lot of it. I only listen to ballet music. Anything outside of like classical music, ballet music, I don't want to have anything to do with it. It's not real music. No, I don't use Reddit. I'm happy to say that I don't even know if I've legitimately gone to Reddit. I think the only Reddit that I ever went to was the Fortnite Reddit because I was going to post about my Christmas thing that I did in 2019 and I couldn't post it because I wasn't like a member long enough or something. And then I was just like, "Gah, all right, forget about this." I'm not in ballet classes because of COVID-19. Um, my favorite theme park is Universal Studios in the year 1995. How do I feel about Star Wars or DC? I've never seen a Star Wars movie, and superhero movies are too boring today for me to care about. I miss the days when superhero movies were sexy and they had like shiny foam latex suits and everything. And now all the suits are just boring. They all look like garbage men. They're all wearing like canvas overalls and shit. They look like garbage men now. Superheroes were supposed to make you aroused. Now they're just boring and stupid. They're trying too hard to be realistic. Did you know Andre Segers from Game Explain is a horrible person? I don't agree with that. I think he's an idiot. He's a complete simpleton, doofusy, stupid moron idiot face, but he's probably not a horrible person. He's probably dealing with a lot of stuff like that he keeps bottled up. I am willing to bet Andre was raised only by his mother, and that his mother is a liberal lunatic, and that his father was not in the picture to try and save him from her. And so I would be willing to bet that caused a lot of damage in the way that Andre views the world. And that is why he acts the way that he does. That's my guess. That's my Dr. Fraser Crane analysis of Andre Segers. Is this right? Is this good? There we go, baby. That's the stuff right there. Hey Joshy, I've been a fan for so long. Your New Leaf Town inspired mine so much. Thank you very much, little clan. I appreciate that. Billy Baloney. Hey, Billy Baloney. Something tells me that your last name is probably indicative of your way of thinking, but let's read this comment anyway. Don't you think that out of 60 court cases, Trump's lawyers would charge fraud even once? And only one minor one was won, and that just reduced the days that Pennsylvania could receive ballots from 9 to 3. So I think this is a two-part question. The first one is, why wouldn't Trump's lawyers charge fraud? Why wouldn't they use fraud? That is because proving fraud, when you go in and you say fraud in a court case, that's a bad idea. Even if there is absolutely fraud, you don't want to go for fraud because they need to literally find every single possible ballot to be fraudulent. It's nearly impossible to, no matter what, no matter who you are, fraud is not something you're going to want to go for when it comes to an election because proving that, even if it's true, is next to impossible. So that's why you didn't really see them go after fraud that often because it's not going to happen. You'd need to account for every single vote and you'd need to have like undeniable physical proof of it. It's just not a thing that a smart lawyer is going to do. So that's the answer to why there wasn't more fraud in the court documents. And I think they went for like irregularities, election irregularities or whatever, because that is something that is easier to argue. And then I guess the other question is, Why did none of the courts take that up? For the very reason that President Trump pretty much one of the reasons he ran his campaign, which was the American legal system is crooked beyond belief. It's filled with swamp creatures who don't want to help the American people. And so, in order to fight an election like what we had in 2020, you got to be somebody who really loves getting down in the dirt and wrestling evil. You got to really want to take on evil. You want to eat and sleep and drink fighting this election fraud. And unfortunately, there's really no judges that want to do that. There's not many politicians that want to do that. Some people think that our court system is some sort of like it's Jesus himself or something. No, the courts are fucked up just like everything else when it comes to the leadership in this country. The whole drain the swamp thing, that applies to the courts too. And so really at the end of the day, what it just came down to is that there's plenty of politicians and judges in this country that just didn't want to fight the fight. They just thought, well, I didn't get into this job for that. I just want to come, collect my paycheck, do next to no work, and then go home without having death threats sent my way. So yeah, that's really just what it comes down to. There's barely anyone in this country willing to actually fight for what's right or fight against injustice. And so until we get more people in that are like that, we're kind of screwed. So I don't know. It'll be interesting. It'll be really interesting to see if when we have an election in 2024, if they'll still try to push the mail-in ballot shit. My bet is yes. Because first of all, that's how they rigged the election. Because it just created mass chaos. You're not supposed to have tens of millions of ballots flying through the United States Postal Service unsolicited. That's insane. By the way, it goes against the Constitution as well. That little thing called the Constitution, the very nucleus of what all of our laws are based off of. You're generally not supposed to go against that, but I guess we can this time because why not? So it'll be interesting to see because is COVID-19 still going to be a thing in 2024? Is that still going to be something that we're all living in fear of? I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, you got to get rid of mail-in voting. Can't do that anymore. No more. You got to go and vote in person. And also, no more using the Dominion voting machines. Let's use some new ones that everybody agrees on. Those are fraudulent and bullshit. So voting machines that can be trusted and no mail-in voting. Simple as that. I think those are two reasonable demands, and then we'll see what happens. Kamala Harris wore Converse. Yeah, that sounds about right. As if I couldn't despise that woman more. Do I watch Video Game Donkey? It's so weird. I hated Video Game Donkey, but recently his really low quality videos are really striking a chord with me. All those videos where he would try hard, I was like, this sucks. But now that he's just making low quality videos and making them almost daily, I'm down with that. Finally, Donkey's making some good content. I like his Drama Mondays. I like his Minecraft Wednesdays or something. I like his schedule. It's pretty good. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-dee-doo. Who has the better wet, shiny butt? Amy Schumer or Chuck Schumer? Did you participate in the Super Mario Splatfest? I did, actually. And I won. I went with the Super Mushroom. And Super Mushroom won. Do you play Minecraft? I can ask this. Minecraft isn't Nintendo. I don't play Minecraft, but I have played Minecraft. Somebody said that I have a good butt or a better butt. Thank you. Why are you ignoring my messages? You are making me sad. I'm asking good questions that I actually want you to answer. Ironically, Nick, that is the only one I read of yours. What is this? One of the most popular streamers in the world, Lily Pichu, is a big fan and likes to watch your videos. What do you think about that? Please respond, Daddy. I don't know who that is. I don't know why you would be asking the question for her, if that was true. So I don't know how to respond to that. The upcoming Muppet surprise is? I don't know. It's probably not a movie because the Muppets are not very profitable for Disney, so I can't see them doing a full-length movie. Also, movies don't exist anymore, so there's that. I don't know. I don't know. I never saw any of that Muppets Now. Remember they did that Muppets Now thing for Disney Plus? I've not seen any of that because I don't have Disney Plus. Do you like Pokemon? I don't know who that is really. Have you played any Chibi Robo games other than the original? Yes. I've played all of them actually. Should we start a GoFundMe to get a replica of the Jaws ride built in your backyard? My backyard's not big enough. And that would be about $75 million. So get working on that, you guys. Would you date a trans woman? I would not. I think Ted Cruz should run for president. Ted Cruz is, I can count on one hand how many Republicans are actually worthy of being a Republican. And Ted Cruz would be one of them. I used to think Dan Crenshaw was one of them, but Dan Crenshaw can go to hell. He's a rhino Republican and pathetic and weak. Okay. I had a dream last night that I was molested by a girl that I know. I don't know if I should talk about this. I don't know if I'm ready, but I did. I had a dream that she started making out with me, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute. No, I'm the guy. I'm supposed to be the one that starts this, not you. You're the girl. And that was the dream. And then we just kind of kept making out, and then I woke up shortly after that. But the whole idea of the dream was she made the first move on me right before I was going to make my move, and she just starts sucking my face. And I'm like, no, wait. I'm the guy. I'm supposed to be the one that does this first. And she just kept going. I was dream molested. This is a real thing. Being molested in a dream is the same thing as being molested in real life. So I am calling the police. I'm calling the dream police. I don't know if my pants were on. They weren't on in real life, but in the dream they might have been on. I don't sleep with pants on. It bothers me. It's annoying. What drugs have I tried? Literally none. I genuinely have never tried any drugs, nor do I have any interest to. I've never even smoked. Like, I'd probably put a cigarette in my mouth that wasn't lit. That's about it. I've barely ever drank alcohol, and alcohol tastes terrible. So I don't drink, and I haven't done any drugs, which is probably why I'm 78 years old, and I look like this. NyQuil, Tylenol, Listerine, those aren't drugs. Somebody said, weed? No, I wouldn't do weed. She Peachy says that I'd like the fruity alcohols. She Peachy, what the hell are you trying to get at? You calling me a fruit? Do you think Trump will move to Israel? They love him there. No, probably more people love President Trump right here. 70 million plus people love President Trump right here, so he's not going nowhere. Can you rank the Chibi Robo games? Yeah, the GameCube game is number 1, and that's it. I read that as, do you like jizz? I almost read that as, you like jizz? And yes, the answer is yes. I very much like jizz. Somebody said I'm a snack. Yuki Bean called me a snack. God, there's so many words for me to read here. Good Lord. Don't you people ever shut up? Can't we just sit here and stare at each other in silence? What do I gotta read all this shit for? Boxers or briefs? Well, 10 minutes ago I just said I don't wear underwear or pants to bed, so neither. Actually, I don't think I did say that. I didn't say I don't wear underwear, so I take that back. I don't wear boxers or briefs because I don't wear underwear. What am I looking at now? Do I like jazz? Sure. Jazz isn't bad. I don't sit here and listen to it, but it's not bad. Oh, Joshy Senpai, I like your color box sweater. Thank you. It's a hoodie, but thank you anyway. I gotta get more comfortable. How long do I have to do this for? I did this an hour. Is my punishment up yet? Are you going to travel to Disney World the moment Nintendo Park opens? I don't know if you're trolling or not with that question. The Nintendo Park doesn't open at Disney World. It opens at Universal Studios. You dullard! Jesus Christ! No, I know. When it opens in America, yeah, I'll go there, but what do I think of the Game Explain thing? That's a good question. Josh, can you be my little pog champ? What does that mean? Yes, I do go to the Orlando parks, James Diaz. Got the hoodie at Fashion Nova. Any fitness tips? Yeah, work out and eat less. That's all it takes. Literally. Do cardio, work out for about an hour a day at least. And then, sorry, I was scooting up. And then eat less is my advice. You're not going to answer a good question? What? Huh? No, I don't like SeaWorld. A fitness video filled with tips would be great. I might do some fitness stuff at this channel. Could be fun. It would really just be an excuse for me to show my butt and my bulge in tights, though. This channel is going to get really slutty real quick, so brace yourselves. I heard Andre Segers only pays his transgender employees. So he pays all his employees then. That's good. Do you watch Trevor Wallace? Who? If Nick were to have a YouTube channel, what would it be about? G Fuel. Peachy says that's what the camera's for. Yeah, this is the camera. I know that I told you guys that I wasn't going to do an OnlyFans, but let's be real. I'm doing an OnlyFans. It's going to be nothing but weird fetishes, and it's happening. The trick, though, is that you have to find it yourself. I'm not giving you the link. It's a very top secret VIP OnlyFans. It's an OnlyFans. It's for the biggest fans in the world, baby. Come for the sluttiness, stay for the fashion. That's the slogan now of JT Shine. Diaper fans? Hell yeah, baby. I could own the diaper fetish fandom. You realize that, right? Like, if I wanted to be really, really wealthy, all I would have to do is start an OnlyFans where I just did diaper fetish stuff, and I'd be like a quazillionaire in like a year's time. So you better keep being nice to me here, because I will do that in a heartbeat. Can you show us a ballet move? A ballet move. I'm insulted that you just called it a ballet move. That is so undignified. So no, I'm not going to. I should do, oh, so I was thinking of maybe, and again, like when I say I'm going to do stuff in these like live streams, it's just me talking. Like I'm not promising everything that I'm saying, just kind of thinking out loud. I wanted to buy, there are some really bad ballet games on the Wii, and they use the balance board. So I wanted to do a video where I tried the ballet games on the Wii because I know those are going to be terrible. Those are not even going to be close to decent games. And maybe they will be so terrible that it'll be a funny video. And of course, it'll give me an excuse to wear tights and flaunt my bulge, so it's win-win. Those vlogs with the diapers in the thumbnail get tons of views, so yes, it is true. I think I'm about due for another clickbait diaper thumbnail vlog. Thoughts on the Bowser's Fury trailer? That's what we need to talk about. Guys, why haven't you asked me about that yet? The Bowser's Fury thing looks really cool, and I am looking forward to buying it again. I'm looking forward to playing it. I don't think it's going to be a very long experience, but I think it'll be cool. Ding donk ding donk ding 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 donk ding ding ding. First position, more like worst position, am I right? Chip chap chop, first position is not difficult at all. Most people, unless they have no balance whatsoever, could definitely stand in first position. Deet, deet. How do you feel about people thinking you are gay? I don't care. Thoughts on Nintendo suckering you with Bowser's Fury? Well, see, I can't complain too much about buying 3D World because I didn't buy it originally. It was a review copy. So I've never bought 3D World technically. So, and I do like that they added online play and they made the game run faster. They added the little screenshot mode and you can get the stamps and put them in the screenshots. So I don't know. I kind of feel like they've done enough for me to want to buy it. Would have been cool if they added a few more playable characters, like put Daisy in there or Pauline or I don't know, some other character. Wario and Waluigi. She Peachy, you are earning, the mods are earning their paycheck tonight. Hey moderators, are there just a lot of bots or are there people saying bad things? Which one is it? A lot of fakies or a lot of naughties? Pikmin 3 is the best Pikmin game, that is facts. There's no such thing as a bad Pikmin game, but I think Pikmin 2 is probably a better game in a lot of ways. Why can't Brewster come to New Horizons for Valentine's Day? Because he might. Brewster is going to come to New Horizons and everybody's going to be like, oh my God, Brewster's in New Horizons. Yeah. Woo! Woo! Oh yeah. He's stupid and doesn't do anything. Okay. Now we got to think of another character to pretend to want. Lyle! Where is Lyle, you guys? I miss being hounded about insurance in Animal Crossing. Bring Lyle! Bring Lyle! Lyle! Where is Lyle? And then we'll finally get Lyle, and then we'll have that same process of, yes! Lyle is coming to Animal Crossing! Woo! Oh, I'm lonely again. It's just an unending cycle. But really, why does anybody want Brewster? Brewster doesn't do diddly shit. Brewster doesn't do anything. You just get coffee, and you can only get coffee once a day, and it doesn't do anything, and that's it. So while it's kind of cute, unless they do a lot of new stuff with Brewster, who cares? Cap'n. Now, Cap'n's a character that is worth wanting back. Deet, Oh, wait, what did the mod say? Moderators, don't be afraid to just block. Like, you don't have to put anybody in timeout. Just block them. That's what I do. You don't take a fly and put it in timeout. You squash it. You kill it. Snap the life out of its stupid little wings. Maybe do you guys not have the ability to block? So you guys, I am thinking of buying the 3D Mario All-Stars collection just because I know I'm going to want to play Mario Sunshine in HD and widescreen. I'm not going to be proud of myself, but I think I'm going to do it. I've gone soft. Mario Sunshine, more like Mario JT Shine. Nice, nice. Vote with your wallet, Josh. Yeah. Have you ever got all the blue coins in Mario Sunshine? Yes, I have. It's not that hard to do. You should do a fitness vlog. I am going to do some fitness things at the channel. Why didn't you guys tell me there is a piece of fur or something dangling? You people don't inform me of anything. Why is it? There we go. Got it. We're good. What are we doing in this chat now? What are we talking about? There's a piece of fur or something dangling. Thank you, Sheepichi. Do you have a Nintendo collection? I have some games. I usually buy them digitally, though. Something about Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm sorry. Whenever I see, like, Animal Crossing New Horizons mentioned, it just drains the life right out of me. Why did Animal Crossing New Horizons have to remove the other fruits? I don't know. Bad game design. I'm always worried I'll mute an innocent person, but then whenever I do decide to, someone else beats me to it. Tom Barnes, there's no such thing as an innocent person in a live stream chat. They are all godless heathens, and you should fire first, think second. Kid Icarus Uprising, that video game from 17 years ago, I barely remember it. But I do think it was okay. I remember that game came out, and I got a review copy for it like my first day going to work at Disney World. So it was a really weird time. I didn't really get a lot of time to play that game. What is the best nut? I think it's the cashew. Is macadamia? Yeah, macadamia nuts are nuts. I mean, they have nuts in their name. I'd go with macadamia nuts. Boko says, my nuts are the best nuts. Prove it. Let's see. Put up or shut up. JT Shine's not a channel where you just get to make false promises. Cashews aren't nuts, I think. Ooh, Chip Chap Chop is bringing the drama. Drama. I'm sorry, Josh, but I played Sunshine for the first time in 3D All-Stars. Ooh. Holden Denny, you better hope that the rest of this paragraph doesn't piss me off. In 3D All-Stars, and you overhyped the game, bud. It was not great. Tons of filler, bad controls in floodless levels, just bad game design. Well. Instead of playing 3D All-Stars, you can play Mario Sunshine in 1080p instead of 720p. And my laptop isn't going to be able to do that. Deet dot do, deet dot do. Raisins aren't nuts either. Well, that's, yeah, of course, Chip Chap Chop. Raisins are not nuts. They're dried up grapes. Play Sunshine with the GameCube controllers for the analog trigger flood controls. Oh, wait. Does it have that? When you play the Switch version of Sunshine, can you use the GameCube controller? Yeah, right? You should. That'll be insane if they don't let you do that. Because I can use a GameCube controller for Smash Brothers Ultimate. So I should be able to... Oh, they updated it? Cool. So does it have the analog flood too? Like, does the analog properly work? Yep, yeah. Oh, okay. All right, so I gotta get it now. Like, yes, it is lazy that they didn't remaster the game, but it sounds like with the update they added, Sunshine pretty much runs just as it would on the GameCube, except it's in HD and it's widescreen. So I'm gonna probably just buy it for Sunshine alone. Galaxy already still looks great to me, and it's already in like widescreen on the Wii, so I don't care as much about that. I was thinking about replaying through Mario 64 lately. For some reason, to me, Mario 64 is a winter game, even though I have no reason for why that would be. But I just remember playing it a lot when I was growing up in like the winter Christmassy season with my cousins. Yeah, I know. It's so stupid that it's still 30 frames a second. That is so fucking dumb. Like, come on, Nintendo. Nintendo Talk just said Animal Crossing New Horizons is better than Super Mario Sunshine. That's such a bad take. I know he's trolling. No human being on the planet is allowed to think that legitimately. What do you think about Andre canceling everyone and now bitching about being canceled himself? What a hypocrite. I don't really think a lot about Andre Segers. Although karma did bite him in the ass, didn't it? What are some of your favorite Switch games, Joshy? There's this weird pornography game that was in Japan, and you like call these Japanese girls and they're like your pretend girlfriend, and like sometimes she's wearing this shiny black latex cat suit. I have no idea what she says to me when I call her on the game, and like the goal is that you have to keep her happy, and that's it, and I don't even know what I'm doing. But that's the best game there is on the Switch so far. They need to make a sequel to that. I'm a little worried that people are apparently aware of what I'm talking about. Sanran Kagura, that's the one. It got localized. What? You mean I can actually understand what my latex Japanese waifus are saying now? Are you kidding me? Well, forget about buying 3D All-Stars. That's what I need to buy. The McDonald's DS training game is better than Mario Sunshine. No, it's a close second, but it's not better than. Yes, I did make a video on that weird, mild pornography game. Am I disappointed with Smash Ultimate? I mean, it's not a new game. I stand by that. It's just old content repackaged as something that they're claiming is new, but like, it's not a lot of new content in there, and they removed a bunch of fun stuff from Smash Brothers. So, but like, as far as just sitting down and playing Smash, like, okay, whatever. There are problems with it though. I play with items on in Smash Brothers because I'm a real man, and they fucked up the balance of some of the items. Like, if you have Pokeballs on and the assist trophies on, they are dropping like nonstop. It just makes such a mess. In Brawl and I think Smash 4, you could have all the items on and have them on Frantic, and they didn't drop the Pokeballs and the assist trophies anywhere near as often as they do in Ultimate. Ultimate, it's like they paid no attention to anything other than like the competitive play. And so because of that, a lot of stuff is totally out of whack. So like when we play now with friends, when I play with friends, we we take the assist trophies off and we just have Pokeballs on. Because otherwise it's just like unplayable. It's just a complete mess. Like every 3 seconds, a Pokeball or a assist trophy is dropping, and it's like madness. So they should have balanced that more. I don't know what they were doing. Andre Seeger's breathing is greater than Josh's future game. Hey, fuck you, Billy. Fucking asshole, piece of shit, horse leg looking motherfucker. Billy, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry what I said back there, Billy. It's just, you can't say that and think you're going to get away with it. Can we listen to the Lamar Wilson theme? Sure we can, buddy. You guys want to listen to the Lamar Wilson thing? I really enjoy pornography, a connoisseur really, and Nintendo, and kinky stuff, and fashion. So I'm a target audience. Oh, okay. Billy Baloney, you are exactly where you need to be. Do you also like the idea of buying $400 wetsuits? Because if you're also into expensive wetsuits, I mean, just stay tuned. Everyone wants the baby costume back. Well, I'll get back into diapers for a video at some point. I don't want to milk that for all it's worth. Hey, that was a bit of a pun, right? You know, I don't want to do that nonstop because then it loses its appeal. But, you know, I'll think of something. I should make the diaper-themed videos the members-only videos. Make these perverts pay for this stuff. Josh times Billy OnlyFans collab incoming. Okay. You're lucky you don't use Twitter. People would take your streams out of context and send it to you. I am very lucky I don't use Twitter. I don't think Twitter's going to be around for much longer. I think Twitter's kind of getting, like, maybe it's just me, and I've felt like this for a while, but doesn't Twitter kind of have this, like, nasty, boring-ass vibe to it? Like, oh, wow, a bunch of text. How fun. People sending little angry messages back and forth. People ranting about politics nonstop. Boy, this is something I want in my life every day. I don't know. I don't really see how Twitter is going to last, especially with Trump technically not being the president anymore. Like, how are any of these news networks going to last? The only people that watched the news anymore were people that hated Trump and they just needed their drug. Like, they just needed somebody to tell them that Trump was bad. So now that Trump won't be the leader of the country for 4 years, they're not going to watch the news. They won't need that anymore. So who the hell's going to watch the news? And like, who's going to use Twitter anymore? I don't know. Somebody needs to make a social media platform that is fun. Like, that is just totally fun and stupid and wacky. And like, anytime somebody tries to talk about politics or anything serious, you're banned. Like, bye. Not allowed. Go talk elsewhere. This is stupid, goofy Pee-wee's Playhouse time. Twitter got better for me when I got rid of anyone who talked politics on my feed. Josh, but like, who is that? Who doesn't talk politics? Like, you could follow some Nintendo YouTuber and they're definitely going to tweet about their politics. So, I mean, by the way, I'm not saying I'm innocent. I obviously talk about politics, but at least I'm a refreshing take. At least I'm not just screeching about the same liberal politics. At least I'm talking right-wing politics, which is pretty rare in the gaming stratosphere. By the way, this live stream is brought to you by Febreze Air. That's right. Are you a greasy, gross, stupid person and you want to impress the boss when he's coming over for dinner? Well, one squirt and you'll smell lovely. Smells like wood in here now. Not really, but that's what Febreze says. This is wood. This smells really good, by the way. It smells manly. I don't know if I would say it smells like wood, but I just squirted this all over my Peter Pan cosplay papers. It's Axe body spray for homes. Tara says, so glad Trump is going to be out of here. Tara, I think you're in for a rude awakening. Trump is probably still very much going to be around. Josh, have you seen Ash Paulson's new YouTube channel? It's inclusive. What? What does that mean? Why did you capitalize those letters? I don't know what you're trying to say. You and Nick still mad about when I kicked your behind in Mario Kart 8 Battle Mode? What? I don't think that ever happened, Ray. Bop, bop, boop, bop, beebity bow. You're good. I just never saw any message from you. Oh, that's not to me. The problem with Twitter is I'll follow a YouTuber I like on it, and then they'll pull out a tweet saying Trump supporters are terrorists. That's how you know that person's a beta. Don't follow betas on Twitter. There's too many beta males in the world today, says the guy who wears diapers for his YouTube videos. But that's just it. When me, diaper boy extraordinaire, is saying that you are a wimp, that's when you know that you do be a wimp. Ash and Derek left Game Explain and made a channel called Good Vibes Gaming. Yeah, I know about that. I mean, I don't watch it, but I know about that. Wearing diapers are for chat. Exactly. Thank you. That's the thing. See, it's like one of the wimpiest, most pathetic things to do would be to wear a diaper, right? As like a grown guy. But that's not true. Because if you can make that look manly and sexy and sophisticated, then it's like you've broken the algorithm of the universe. It's like, wait a minute, hold on, what? How does Josh still look masculine and sexy as hell? But it's like, you can't fathom it. 4D chess, as they say. I still can't believe Biden won. Well, that's because he didn't. I can't believe that a guy that forgot what he had for dinner got 80 million votes. He didn't. He didn't. We all know that people who got 80 million votes need to surround their inauguration with tens of thousands of military troops and tanks and barricades and barbed wire and lots of armed guns and tanks because they're just so popular and loved. Real men wear leather, says John. John, I feel like John wants some more leather videos from me. Everybody press 2 in the chat if you want to see more leather JT videos. Well, it looks like I'm switching to diapers. Boxers are a thing for beta incels. That's the new movement. I'm starting this movement. There's a new movement going around that anyone who wears normal underwear is a beta incel. Beta incel. And the real men are diapered up. Joe Biden will be removed due to his dementia. Kamala will be president. So we're all joking here and we're having fun. Chubb stuff, you're actually right. That is legitimately what's going to happen. That is what they have planned to happen all along. And now we're just going to kind of wait and play. We're going to sit back and play the waiting game. I don't know how long it's going to take. Anybody want to place some bets here? How long will it be until Kamala Harris is the official president of the United States of America? I got like a year. I'm going to say it happens in 2022. That's my guess. Because like I think they'll go a little while to where Joe Biden is president, but he's not actually really doing anything. And he's got other people doing stuff behind the scenes. And then they'll just be like, you know, they'll make it out to be this big thing where they'll be like, Joe is doing what's best for the country. Joe, you did your job. You defeated that evil, racist, fascist orange pig. You've done America proud. Go off and retire. We love you. You're a national hero. There'll be some ceremony or something. And then Kamala will be sworn in. Now, who would Kamala pick as her vice president, though? Satan? That's my guess. Kamala is somehow worse. I'd rather have Hillary Clinton than Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Hillary, where did you go? Can we get Hillary back? Somebody call Hillary back. We were just kidding, Hillary. Come on, come back. Chip Chop Chop says diapers keep your sperm count up. Oh. Then I must be loaded, chip chap chop. Bing. Do you still go commando? Yeah, I don't wear underwear. I have never worn underwear. It was never a thing I wanted to do. It bothers me. I don't see the point. If somebody wants to give me a reason as to why I should be wearing underwear in the chat, please feel free. What do we press if we don't want you to wear leather or much at all? Billy, nope. It's got to be leather or diapers. That's the only thing I'm wearing here at this channel from now on. That's it. So we get Joe Biden resigns, which puts Kamala Harris in charge of the presidency. Her VP pick is Hillary Clinton. Then Kamala Harris resigns because all this fraudulent stuff starts popping up and she's about to get impeached. So she just steps down and resigns, right? That makes Hillary Clinton the new president of the United States of America. Then Hillary, for some unknown reason, decides that she's going to make Donald Trump her vice president because she thinks it's like, I'm going to get even with him. I'm going to make him work directly for me. And then Hillary Clinton has a stroke, unfortunately, and so she's got to be hospitalized and she can't be the president anymore. And then that big, glorious baby boy is back in charge. Da-da-ding! And then we're not going to make Mike Pence the vice president. I tell you that right now. That guy's a sniveling little coward, backstabbing motherfucker. Quantum Frog says leather diapers. I don't know if those exist, Quantum Frog. If they do, please feel free to link me to them. I'll go ahead and buy them and model them off in an upcoming style video. The thoughts on the pillow guy. I don't understand why anyone would hate the My Pillow guy. Like, what is the thing to hate about him? Am I missing something? He's a man who used to be addicted to drugs. He cleaned himself up. He got help. And then he ended up making a multi-million-dollar business. If that's not the American dream, I don't know what is. He's somebody that we should look up to. You should admire him. If you're like somebody if you're a druggie, you should be like, oh my God, that's an inspirational story. Even though right now I'm on drugs and I'm completely whacked out of my mind, the My Pillow guy managed to save his life and become a millionaire, so I can do that too. So yeah, I don't know. I like the My Pillow guy. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. No, President Trump can't pull off the diaper look. That's from me. He can't steal that from me. He doesn't want to steal that from me. Biden has no connections in the pillow industry. Can you really try? Exactly. What connections does Biden have? Hair removal products? Like, what is it? He doesn't have any connections. He's not even in the pillow category. The My Pillow guy has eaten 40 pillows in the last month. How many has Joe Biden eaten in the last month? I don't think Republicans or Democrats like that. Yeah, Pence was a do-nothing vice president, if we're going to be real. I don't know what he did. Like, who was he? Was Pence even around? Are we sure that he even did anything? I don't know. He was just kind of in the background, looking dead. He had a fly on his head. He did do the fly thing. He had a fly on his head at one point. And I vaguely remember him introducing President-elect Trump in 2016 when Trump came down those steps with his family. But that's about the last time I think anyone gave a gosh damn about Mike Pence. Pence was like America's stepdad. This is true. He did do a decent job of debating Kamala, but that's about it. But then he had a fly on his head. And that ruined anything he possibly did because obviously the fly on his head is all anyone would talk about. Pence could have given us the nuclear codes and no one would have known because everybody was too busy laughing at a fly on his head. Pence doesn't think cigarettes can kill you. Cigarettes can't kill you. They're an inanimate object. They can't even move. Do you wear leather gloves? I have a pair of leather gloves, but I don't know where they went. I like the conspiracy theory about him being a time traveler and his wife was a clone of himself. Okay. the fly was Satan in disguise. That could be it. You know, Satan has taken on the form of a snake at one point, as we all know. So maybe this was Satan trying to be a fly this time. Oh yeah, the audio. Let's see. Is this audio lined up? It's going to be very loud, probably. Hello! Little honeycomb mirrors going on. We got some stuff up on the back. That's me talking. But my mouth wasn't moving. Technology is crazy, man. What the? I don't believe it. All right, let's make sure this is fixed. Note to self, don't upload videos where the audio is missing from 60% of the video, you moron! That's it. I have to put myself in the spanking machine again tonight as punishment for that. It's almost like I do this stuff on purpose. I think Pence is one of the most level-headed guys in politics. Are you saying that, like, in a literal way? Like, he literally has a head that is the most level? Because I guess... But he didn't stand by our president. So I think one of the things Republicans need to understand is we're not really in it for them. Like, those of us who identify as a Republican and vote Republican, we're not really a big fan of them. We're more of a Trump thing. There is no Republican Party anymore. It's a Trump party. And if you're not on the Trump train, yet you consider yourself a Republican, kindly get out of the way and make way for somebody who is actually honorable and ready to fight, because we're not really so interested in you just being some do-nothing Republican. We've dealt with those for too many years. We're done with that. How many leather pants do you have? I have 2 pairs of leather pants. Should I go get them? I have 2 pairs of leather pants, and then I have 2 pairs of vinyl pants that I am very excited about. Cult. Tara, it's not a cult, okay? Oh, it's a cult? Why? Just because I have a giant cardboard standee of the greatest president since Abraham Lincoln? That doesn't make it a cult. Since you're on JT Shine, what are your most things you like to do? I like to eat Jimmy John's. I like to work out every day. I like to collect shiny shoes, and I'm now going to start collecting wetsuits. My neighbor... Oh, wait, I got to catch up on some of these things. Did you hear Mario Kart 9 got leaked? Oh, man, that sucks. I hope they managed to clean it up. They should get a ShamWow. My neighbor just told me that the Pope is going to prison and all the phone lines and internet will be cut Wednesday and send us into the 1870s state. Any thoughts on this doomsday propaganda? It's all nonsense. It's all a bunch of bullshit. I've got a couple aunts that believe this, and I get so mad at them because it's like Trump supporters are the ones that are against fake news. That's one of the things we love to make fun of is fake news. So please, for the love of Christ, stop believing conspiracy theories. Stop believing the fake news shit. You're as bad as them. You might as well be somebody who watches CNN and takes it seriously. There is no doomsday. There is no blackout. It's not going to happen. Like, that stuff's all conspiracy theory shit. It's not going to happen. I'd love for it to happen and be exciting, but it's not going to happen. What we need to focus on is making sure that we never do mail-in voting again, unless for like military or whatever, and making sure that we don't use corrupt machines to count our ballots. The Dominion voting software, for example. Like, those are the 2 things we need to go after. And we need to make sure that every Republican that is currently elected makes that a top priority of theirs. That's about it. All the conspiracy theory stuff, you're just believing in fake news. You're no better than the thing that you make fun of. Hello, JT Shiners. Oh. She Peachy, I'm going to get you on the Trump train when we get married. I'll show you the light. Wait, the Pope is a real person? No, the Pope is an animatronic made by Walt Disney. But do you think conservatives are going to be kicked off social media and oh yeah, that's already happening. But see, here's the deal. This is my way of looking at that. 100% Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, they're all run by giant companies that are absolutely liberal. Like, does anybody want to contest that? It's pretty obvious. It's very obvious. They don't like Republicans. They don't like conservatism. They hate Trump, and they don't like his supporters. We know this because there's actually leaked private conversations with the people who run these companies saying exactly that. So yeah, there is going to be a massive purge of conservative voices on social media. But here's the deal. Do not let this make you sad or mad or whatever, because it's actually a good thing. Because what is Twitter going to be like without millions of people using it? Like, look at how many people follow Donald Trump. Well, now Donald Trump's not there. So I'm willing to bet a lot of people are going to be like, well, this fucking sucks now. It's boring. So I think what I'm trying to say is, in the end, purging all of the opposition, the conservative movement, it's just going to make conservatives go start up their own thing. And it's probably going to be more popular. If you look at YouTube, the most popular voices are actually conservative political speakers. So it's a very popular thing. So I don't know. I think it's just going to hurt Twitter and Facebook and all that in the long run. It's going to hurt them. It's not going to really hurt the conservative movement because it's only giving them ammo. I mean, it's only giving Trump ammo. You think Trump's not going to start his own social media or his own news network? Like, that is going to happen. If you think like, well, Trump's not president anymore, so we won't hear from him. No, Trump is a drug to many people, especially the left. CNN, news anchors, and all that, they are addicted to Trump. People on Twitter are addicted to hating Trump. And without getting their shot of Trump every morning, they're going to be having like panic attacks. So they're going to be looking to see what Trump is doing nonstop for the next 4 years. I would not be surprised if we still hear more about Trump than Biden. Because Biden is just an old, decrepit, boring man who doesn't know where he is. Trump is the spicy, saucy flavor. So they're still going to look up what Trump is doing. And so it's going to be really interesting. I'd snort some lines off of Trump. Okay. Can we talk about games, or you do voice impressions or something now? Actually, here's what we are going to do. I'm going to go get, I'm going to get my current collection of shiny pants. Remember back in the days when everybody was spamming Dewey has shiny pants from Dewey's Adventure? Well, today it's finally come full circle, because not only does Dewey have shiny pants, but I, JT, officially have shiny pants. So Madeline, oh, you little weasel. Madeline, weren't you supposed to respond to one of my Instagram messages? Didn't I yell at you recently? I think I yelled at you recently and you were supposed to respond. Can we please end in the shoe museum? Actually, we do need to end this soon because I only have 15% on my battery left. So what are the last things you guys would like for me to do with the last like 5 minutes that we have here? Madeline, I don't think you did. While Josh gets his shiny pants, let's see if he will give VTubers a watch. He can't miss them, they're big. What? What does that mean? Do a very long political rant and make the stream last another 10 hours. We've got a couple votes for dance. As a lefty, I think Biden has a media team and doesn't toilet tweet. Yeah, so Biden is a typical fake, phony politician that has 14 people making a tweet for him. You like that? Are you fucking dumb? What are you, some stupid asshole? Holy shit. Somebody shoot that person in the chat. And by shoot that person, I mean don't do anything to him for legal reasons. Shoe Room, we got to vote for Shoe Room. The Shoe Room is really hard to like get into because it's like just shoes everywhere, but I guess we can go do that. You can see my cheekbones quite a bit these days. Why don't you guys comment on how much you can see my cheekbones? By the way, my house is very empty and clean now. There's like nothing going on. Although there are, hold on a second, I think I can flip the camera. There are a bunch of Animal Crossing e-reader cards that I'm sorting through. And there's some amiibo cards down there. I am going to, I'm doing a contest very soon, by the way, where you guys can win a bunch of cool junk from me. I'm going to do I'm going to make like 3 prize packs, and there's going to be a bunch of cool stuff in it. And in order to win, you have to make some form of artwork for the Airwalk Gym plastic shoes, because I'm doing a video about them. And I thought it'd be a fun way to do a contest. Let there be light! Whoa! All right, so here we are in the shoe museum. I don't know where I'm going to sit. I guess I can go over there somehow. Don't want to kill myself. Ah! Here's all the Splatoon shoes in real life. These are my favorite shoes ever. I think I should probably switch the camera back around. Why won't it switch? Hello? There we go. Hi, it's me, JT, from JT Shine. Maybe I should switch the camera this way so there's a better background. Well, can't really see anything. Okay. Now what? Sort these by brand and color. Okay. Do I right click and then hit that? Can I use a... Here's some real life Splatoon shoes. These are the red high horses, I think these are called. But I made these IRL, as you can see. But I really like the zombie high horses right here. Those are cool. Also got them in the golden. These are probably my least favorite pair. Anyways, I only have like 4 pairs of shoes. Josh has a whole department store. This is true. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Ba-da-dee-doo-doo. Those are the ones in the glass container. Those over there are the designer ones on that wall. This is the really special ones. They're all really special. I need to find a way to hold this up so that I don't have to hold it. So I'm going to use boxes. If I started a shoe Instagram account, I reckon I'd probably be if I started a shoe Instagram account. Maybe. There we go. Whoa. You guys almost fell into my crotch. Madeline would have liked that. Tee-hee-hee. A shoestagram. All right, let me back up a bit. See, you can't actually even see anything now. Can't even see the shoes. And I'm going blurry for some reason. Maybe if I go over here. There we go. There's at least something. I haven't been able to read any of the things here. There are lights in the shelves? Yes, there are. I think you can see one of them right there, where my finger is pointing. Think. Blurry Joshy scares me. I need Crisp Boy. Is it Chris? I think it's Crisp Boy now. Yeah, Madeline is thirsty. Madeline's a whore. What are your least favorite shoe styles? I could never date a girl that had Converse. I think those are just ugly beyond belief. I'm also not a huge fan of Vans. So those would be 2 that I'm like, Crocs are another one. No. Crocs are a no. So this is what you guys wanted me to do? Just go into the shoe museum? There's nothing to do in here, although it is nice and cool in here. Josh, you have a pair of pastel shoes that match that sweatshirt, right? Kind of. They kind of match. Yeah, they probably would match. I'm glad you are confident in your political beliefs, and I'm glad mine match up too. Well, thank you very much, Coleman. Would I ever start a sock museum? I don't think so. What fetishes do I have? I'll leave the chat to answer that. The chat will answer what fetishes I have. Best shoe to wear in the winter? I've been wearing a lot of Doc Marten boots, which I never would have before, but in the snow, it's actually kind of good. Somebody said furry. Oh, as a fetish? No, that's not a fetish of mine. That is definitely not a fetish of mine. There's a lot of gym plastics here. So anyways, yeah. So I'm doing a contest. It's going to be announced pretty soon. Somebody said shiny butts. Shiny butts is definitely a fetish. Tom Barnes says shiny butts, diapers, jaws. That's 3 in a row. So listen, I'm going to announce it in an official video soon, but I'm going to do a contest where you can win cool stuff that I own, and I'll send it to you. And all you got to do is make some form of art for the gym plastics. It's going to be a fun little contest. I'm assuming not a lot of people are going to enter. I don't know. We'll see. But you just have to make some form of artwork related to the gym plastics. And I'm going to pick the best ones. And the top 3 are going to win some cool stuff. And the number 1 spot actually has some video games in it. It's got The Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes. You can win that for the 3DS. Also, both of the Labo kits, because I'm tired of having those in my house. And then there's a bunch of cool stuff. I got sneeze. Okay. Ooh, I smell good. Smells like wood. But yeah, so the last day of this month, I'm going to announce that contest. I'll explain it a lot better than what I have here. And all you gotta do is do something. You can make a painting, whether it be digital or real. You can make a doodle or a sketch or whatever. You can make a sculpture. You can do anything, like whatever. I'll give some examples, but whatever you want to do. And whatever the ones I think are best will be the winner. And I want to do more contests at the channel too. I think it's just kind of like a fun idea to send you guys some cool stuff. Your sneeze sounds like a cough. That's cute. Rude. The hoodie is from Fashion Nova. Fashion Nova. Ooh, I just disconnected. Life is like a hurricane. Okay. I don't know if it's still connected. Joshy's got a Dorian Gray type, what? Gray type portrait that ages for him. I don't know what that means. I don't know if I'm going to send out of the country. I think I will. Like if somebody sends an amazing piece of artwork, then yeah, I'd let them win, like no matter where they are. So yeah, it's going to be worldwide, the contest. Let us switch the camera and okay, so that's your shoe museum visit. This is the expensive wall. It's where the designer shoes are. Those were $900, for example. That doesn't make them better. It's actually insane. I wish they weren't that much, but nevertheless. All right, see you later, shoes. I love you. There's nothing on my shelves, as you can see. There's a blanket with my doggos. There's Sadie. There's Daphne. And I have another doggo named Nala, but she's not on the blanket. I need to make like a little patch to put her on. Here are some little dinosaurs. Here's a bunch of random stuff. This is Hornsby. This is my pet rhino Hornsby. I don't know if this is Asian or African. It's cultural appropriation is what that is. This is a little wooden block puzzle. I've never done it myself. There's some elephants on a little plate. That's about the extent of the decor in this house anymore. Da 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 da. Okay, well, here we are, back to where the magic happens. And we're gonna end it because I have like 5% left on my battery. The screen dimmed. That's usually a sign that it should stop. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. A lot of diaper videos coming up. A lot of leather videos coming up. A lot of erotic winter Peter Pan video cosplays coming up. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. I will be back really soon. What am I going to do now? I think I'm going to edit some videos. Oh, I'm going to record that video where we look at a Hawaiian website and see if there's cool stuff. I'm going to do that right now. So, video tomorrow. Tomorrow's video is going to be a tour of the downstairs filming area, my studio. And then the day after that, or a couple days after that, we'll do the video. I'll upload the video where we check out that cool Hawaiian website and I can see if there's any cool stuff to buy. But until next time, I love 3 of you, and the rest of you, I'm secretly planning to murder. So long, gay Bowsers! Dink.